I can't afford to actually go to San Diego Comic-Con, but I can make a YouTube video about it, which is almost just as good. Comic-Con this year had a few notable announcements and a lot of trailers. We're going to be going over some of them today, starting with story number 1. Brie Larson is officially Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is something that we kind of knew about 3 months ago, so it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I suppose it's nice to have it officially confirmed. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, I don't really know much about Brie Larson. I haven't even seen Room yet, and I know it's meant to be really good and it's on my to-do list, but my to-do list is like 5 miles long. Once I've seen it, I feel like I'll be in a better position to judge this casting announcement, but for now, all I can say is, sure, looks okay, I guess. Let's move on. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 will feature Ghost Rider. Nobody expected that. Well, apparently some people did, but I didn't expect that, and I'm the most important one. Okay, look, people need to stop giving shit to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all the time. We get it, Season 1 sucked, no one's gonna argue with you there, but you know what, Seasons 2 and 3 have actually been pretty great, and I just cannot believe that apparently no one is willing to give this show a second chance. The hatred for it is palpable in comment sections across the internet, particularly on videos discussing how Ghost Rider is making his debut on the show. Reaction to this news has been mixed, a lot of people saying that they'd much rather see Ghost Rider on either a Netflix show or in the movies, but you know what, I'm willing to give this a shot. The Ghost Rider that they're introducing isn't Johnny Blaze, the one who was brought to the screen so wonderfully by the humanoid alien known as Nicolas Cage. Instead, it's the all-new Ghost Rider, Robbie Reese. The optimist in me says that they're doing this because Robbie Reese is a more contemporary, modern character, and the fact that he's from Mexican descent brings a little bit more diversity to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But you know what, the pessimist in me reckons that they're doing this because if, on the off chance, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fucks this up badly, and I'm not saying that they will, I'm just saying there's a chance, it does mean that Marvel have 2 arguably more popular Ghost Riders in their deck, which they can try again with on a Netflix show or in the movies, if needs be. I've read a little bit of All New Ghost Rider, and I have to say, I didn't love it. I think that the artwork is wonderful, it looks brilliant, but the writing, not that great, I'm not gonna lie. Nonetheless, I'm excited for more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and this is a very interesting development. I can't wait to see how it goes. Ugh, no, you're kidding me, aren't you? Rihanna is gonna be in Bates Motel, I mean, can she act? She made her acting debut in the Battleship movie, which doesn't fill me with very much hope, and now she's going to be in a critically acclaimed TV show. Well, that's just wonderful. I hope it backfires in their face. This is stunt casting at its very worst. Trailers. Everywhere you look, there's a trailer. Everywhere you look, there's a trailer. Let's talk about some of them. So my number 1 trailer from San Diego Comic-Con 2016 was... oh my god, that was almost too much enthusiasm, but it was Wonder Woman! 2016 was... oh my god. This movie looks so good. Wonder Woman was my favourite part of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, and I just cannot wait to spend a little bit more time developing this character. The action looks so good. And you know what, even the script seems pretty solid from what I can tell from this trailer, and you know what, most importantly, the best thing about this movie is that it's not directed by Zack Snyder. Wow, what a concept. A DC movie not directed by Zack Snyder. It feels like it's been a long time. That's because it has been a long time, but we're finally getting one, and I just cannot wait to see it. I have a lot of faith in Patty Jenkins based on her previous work, and from this trailer, I'm very optimistic. The second best trailer of the convention in my opinion, and rather shockingly considering comments that I made not 10 seconds ago, it was Justice League. Look, I haven't seen a Zack Snyder film that I've liked. I literally haven't. But you know what? I'm very optimistic about this one. The trailer was awesome, although it does give me a little bit of cause for concern that the trailers for Man of Steel and Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice were also awesome, for the most part. And we all know how that turned out. Still, for now, I am optimistic about this movie and I'm back on board with the DC movie universe. I'm feeling excited again, which is more than I expected. Kong Skull Island looks so good. Kong Skull Island, oh wow, that was actually painful. Kong Skull Island looks great! Kong Skull Island looks so good. It was a contender for my favourite trailer of the convention, and for a minute there it looked like it was going to win, but then I just kind of had this moment of clarity where I thought there is surely no way that this movie is going to be as good as it looks, but it does look good. Oh my goodness, this trailer was just so well edited. It looks so stylish. It has kind of this eerie, creepy tone over it. The cast is amazing. John Goodman, totally channeling those 10 Cloverfield Lane vibes. 10 Cloverfield Lane, if you didn't know, my favourite movie of the year so far. It's been a pretty bad year, but you know what? That movie was awesome, and John Goodman is totally capitalising off his amazing performance in that movie. So, Kong Skull Island, sign me up. It looks great. I feel like it's not going to be as good as it looks in this trailer, but you know what? I'm willing to let my hopes be crushed. The FX Marvel show Legion also dropped a trailer, and you know what? That looks pretty amazing as well. Look, I love Fargo, and the guy who does the Fargo TV show is also doing this show. So I was already on board, but this trailer has made me so on board that I'm actually part of the board. Oh wow, it looks good though, doesn't it? The trailer was crazy, / hilarious, / really intense. Those are like my 3 favourite things for crying out loud. And recently I've actually been reading about Legion in his comic book series from a few years ago, X-Men Legacy. It's pretty good and the character's quite interesting, although I'm sure that they've almost certainly made major changes. Never mind. I'm cautiously optimistic about the new King Arthur movie coming from Guy Ritchie. I don't think Guy Ritchie has a very good track record, so I'm not going to get my hopes up too high, but I do think that it looks alright, and I feel like they've made some major changes from the original Legend, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Mostly I'm just interested to see how this movie does at the box office, because you know what, I feel like Charlie Hunnam is not a box office draw in any way, shape or form. History has proven this, so I'm a little bit surprised that people invested $100 million in him to make this movie. They may as well have invested $100 million in this YouTube channel. Yeah, that's the rate of failure that we're looking at, guys. But hey, maybe this will be the movie that turns Charlie Hunnam into a star. I'm sure he's hoping so, because otherwise his career is kind of on a downward slope. We will see how it goes. The Doctor Strange trailer was like my second least favourite trailer of the convention, which is so weird to me, because I love Marvel, and I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I just cannot get excited for this movie. I mean, it just looks so generic, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying that a Doctor Strange movie looks generic. I mean, for fuck's sake, the people who created Doctor Strange were taking psychedelic drugs. All you need to do is make this movie look really trippy, and you're on the right track, but instead, they've turned it into Inception 2, this time with Sherlock. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. I mean, if we're comparing Doctor Strange to other MCU movies, I'm kind of expecting it to be on the same quality level as Thor: The Dark World. Which, hey, I don't mind Thor: The Dark World, I don't hate it by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely one of the weaker MCU movies, and that's kind of what I'm expecting from this, which is a shame. Maybe I'll be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, to be honest with you. But, I don't know, I just have the feeling this one's going to disappoint. Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Well, I'll tell you where to find them. At rock bottom on my level of expectations. That's where. This movie seems to be suffering from a crippling condition that's sweeping across Hollywood blockbusters at the moment. I like to call it CGI fuckfest-itis. This movie does not look good. Everything in it looks so fake. This is a movie about magical, weird creatures. Would it have killed them to use a couple of practical effects? Maybe a couple of puppets, maybe a couple of people in suits? Anything, really, anything. Instead, just everything's CGI, everything looks fake. I know a lot of people are really excited about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, so hey, maybe I'm really wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, believe me. But I don't know, right now, just not super excited about this one. Anyway, I need to start editing this video because soon all this news will be old and irrelevant and the video will get no views whatsoever. But that's not uncommon for a video on this channel, even when I do upload them punctually, so maybe I should just stay chill. You know where the like and subscribe buttons are. If you feel the urge to click them, give in. Give in to the urge. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next time!